Hi, from Mentor Professor MRaza, myself, your mentor English, Professor MRaza. So today the topic of the lecture is psycholinguistics. So let's get started. What is psycholinguistics, my dear students? Language is a mental phenomena. Language is a mental phenomena. Language is a mental phenomena. Whatever we think is expressed in language behavior. Whatever we think is expressed in language behavior. Psycholinguistics studies these mental processes such as thought and concept formation. The concept of psycholinguistics was developed. The concept of psycholinguistics was developed in the early 60s. In the early 60s and 60s, in the beginning, it had covered a very broad area. It had covered a very broad area from acoustic phonetics to language pathology. Acoustic phonetics to language pathology. But now it has been confined to those areas of language and linguistic theory tend to be concentrated on by the psycholinguists. It has been mostly influenced by the generative theory by the generative theory and the so-called mentalists. We can see the examples of psycholinguistics in the infants, such as how they acquire language from their mother through the method of imitation, and how by imitating learning and asking questions they grow. It also studies the influence of psychological factors such as intelligence, motivation and anxiety on the kind of language that is understood and produced. Various language activities of man are included in it. If a speaker makes any error in his language, it may be due to the psychological reasons, the influence its comprehension or production, our perception of sounds and graphic symbols in writing is influenced by the state of our mind, the learning of language, the way the speaker uses it, the way of answers the question and of teaching it are included in the area of psycholinguistics. So today, my dear students, we have briefly discussed the definition of psycholinguistic. What is psycholinguistic? We have discussed it in detail, and I try my best to give you the complete definition of psycholinguistics. So before going, I request to you that must subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you are searching for Urdu literature or Hindi literature, then subscribe Murshid Urdu Professor MRaza. If you are searching for logic and logic lectures or philosophy lectures, then subscribe Jame Darul Uloom Sheikhul Islam. So let me go now and say with me, do something more for humanity, do something more for knowledge and practices. Have a good day.